After experiencing 2 unsuccessful marriages, Kris Jenner found solace in Corey Gamble, who promised to be faithful and supportive. However, recent events cast doubt on his true intentions. Is Corey the man he claims to be, or is there more to the story? While Kris and Corey seem to share a strong and respectful relationship, it's curious that no one has met his family. There are even whispers suggesting that Corey was strategically placed to infiltrate the Kardashian clan. Corey, 25 years younger than Kris Jenner, has been her partner for nearly a decade. Despite their seemingly supportive relationship, it now appears to have suffered irreparable damage. Reports suggest that Corey recently ended the relationship for reasons unknown, leaving Kris angry and feeling betrayed. An insider shared that Kris believes Corey has shown his true colors, and she is struggling to come to terms with this revelation. Their relationship began in 2014 at a party during Kris's separation from Caitlyn Jenner. Corey approached Kris with confidence, setting the stage for their future together. At the time, Corey was working as Justin Bieber's tour manager for Scooter Braun. The couple quickly became inseparable, frequently seen on dinner dates and trips to Mexico just months after meeting. Corey made his first appearance on Keeping Up with the Kardashians in March 2015. Kris's daughters discussed their mother's new relationship, expressing concerns about the significant age difference and the rapid pace of their romance. Just 2 months later, Kris and Corey made their red carpet debut at the Met Gala, dressed in coordinating all-black outfits. Initially, all of the Kardashian sisters had reservations about Kris's relationship with Corey, with Khloe remaining skeptical even years into the partnership. In a January 2018 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe confronted Corey about his distant behavior, expressing her desire to feel more comfortable with him. Despite this tension, Kris and Corey continued their relationship, vacationing in the south of France. They were seen holding hands in Antibes, sparking engagement rumors when Kris was spotted wearing a large diamond ring. When asked about the ring on The Late Late Show with James Corden, Kris fueled speculation by choosing to eat a cricket rather than answer questions during a game of Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts. Rumors also circulated that Kris and Corey might be secretly married. The drama intensified when Kanye West confronted Corey about his secretive nature during an episode of the show. Kim recounted how Kanye bluntly asked Corey why the Kardashian-Jenner family had never met his relatives. Although Kim disapproved of Kanye's approach, she understood his concern given Corey's privacy since dating Kris. Khloe sided with Kanye, escalating tensions during a family trip to Palm Springs. In one episode, Kris confronted Khloe about her behavior towards Corey. Khloe later apologized, expressing that she just wanted her mom to be happy and didn't mind who she dated as long as they treated her well. However, Kanye's concerns were not unfounded. Why hadn't Corey introduced his family to Kris? Kanye claimed that Corey had ulterior motives and was hired to infiltrate the Kardashian family. In a 2022 Instagram post, Kanye alleged that Corey had been close to Puff Daddy's family and Justin Bieber and inserted himself into Kris's life following her divorce. Kanye suggested that Corey might be working for an organization like DuPont. Kanye even posted a video of Corey kissing a young woman, although the video was quickly deleted. The Kardashian family dismissed Kanye's claims as irrational, with Kim even considering placing him under conservatorship at one point. Things remained quiet for a while, but within the Kardashian inner circle, it became clear that Corey had indeed cheated. According to an insider, Corey was unfaithful to Kris with a close family friend at a private party they both attended. After Kris left the party early, Corey slipped into a room with this woman, and several people saw them leave the party together. Although the incident occurred a few months ago, Kris only recently learned about it, sparking a heated argument where Corey denied any wrongdoing. The situation escalated to the point where Kim confronted Corey at their home. Kris was devastated by the news and made every effort to keep the scandal from reaching the media, fearing the impact on her reputation after 2 failed marriages. Kris's first marriage was to Robert Kardashian, a prominent attorney who rose to fame as one of O.J. Simpson's defense lawyers during the 1995 murder trial. After their divorce, Kris married Bruce Jenner, an Olympic gold medalist who later transitioned and became Caitlyn Jenner. Kris Jenner's marriages, particularly her relationship with Caitlyn Jenner, have consistently captured media attention. Her reaction to Caitlyn's transition was mixed. She initially expressed support but also shared her emotional struggles and confusion as it impacted their long-term relationship and family dynamics. Public statements from both sides led to moments of tension, and currently Kris and Caitlyn have no contact with each other. Given the negative media scrutiny surrounding her previous marriages, Kris was determined to avoid further controversy with Corey to maintain a positive public image. She consistently tries to keep any negative relationship issues out of the spotlight, often pretending everything is fine when the reality is quite different. Following Corey's cheating scandal, the couple's relationship took a downturn. Numerous arguments erupted, leading Kris to lose trust in Corey. These conflicts became so intense that Corey decided to temporarily leave Kris. According to an insider, Corey suggested taking a break to give them both some distance and time to think about what they want. He struggles with Kris's lack of trust in him. Despite the turmoil, Kris seems determined not to end the relationship, driven by a sense of shame. There are even rumors that the couple has considered therapy to work through their issues. Now, let's talk about Kris and Corey's relationship. These two have been an item for a decade. First, there was Robert Kardashian, then Caitlyn Jenner, and now Corey Gamble. But hold on to your hats, because here comes the kicker. Whispers are swirling that Corey might not just be Kris's boyfriend, he might be her husband. Yes, secret nuptials and all. But back to the juicy stuff. Did Kim really cozy up to Corey? Well, the grapevine seems to think so, but here's the twist: it's not exactly sending Kris into a tailspin. Why? Because allegedly Kris has a history of, shall we say, open-mindedness when it comes to her daughter's romantic escapades. The rumors suggest that Kris even facilitated her daughter's relationships with influential men like Diddy. It seems like Kris Jenner's empire might be facing significant challenges. The queen bee of reality TV is dealing with a mountain of problems, and this time her usual strategies might not be enough to save her. Rumor has it that Kris Jenner is tangled up in a serious scandal involving Diddy and his shady dealings. Word on the street is that Kris allegedly arranged for her own daughter Kim Kardashian to be involved with Diddy's infamous circle. It's a story that sounds like something straight out of a Hollywood thriller. And if that bombshell wasn't enough, there's more bad news for Kris. Hulu, the streaming giant, just announced the cancellation of the Kardashians show. You can bet Kris is fuming about this. It seems like her troubles are piling up faster than ever. In a shocking turn of events, the IRS is reportedly investigating Kris over allegations of tax evasion through her California community church. This could have serious consequences for Kris and everyone associated with her. The IRS claims that Kris has been attempting to evade taxes not just for herself but also for her children by hiding a substantial amount of money under the guise of the church. If these allegations hold true, it could mean trouble not only for Kris but for her entire family as well. The potential repercussions are massive. The IRS has the power to freeze Kris's bank accounts and properties, which could deal a devastating blow to her finances and reputation. If criminal charges are brought against her, it could mean jail time for Kris and those involved. As the investigation unfolds, one thing's for certain: Kris Jenner's life is about to get a whole lot more complicated. Stay tuned, because this could be the beginning of the end for the Kardashian matriarch. Kris founded the California Community Church in 2009. Previously known as the Life Change Church, its lead pastor is Brad Johnson, a family friend of the Kardashians. Keeping Up with the Kardashians viewers might remember him for officiating Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom's wedding. Some may be surprised that Kris founded her own church, however. The family has a long-standing association with religion, regularly seen on their shows praying and posting about it on social media. The main issue many people have with Kris having her own church is the speculation over the authenticity of its purpose. There are concerns that Kris founded the church as a tax write-off. Within the church, there is a practice known as tithing, where it is customary to give 10% of one's earnings back to the church. This raised eyebrows because it's widely known that Kris takes 10% of all of her children's earnings, leading many to find it too coincidental to believe there was nothing suspicious about her founding her own church. This may not seem like anything that anyone necessarily needs to be skeptical about at this point, particularly as many managers will often take somewhere around 10% of their clients' earnings. However, it was reported by Radar Online that the California Community Church was involved in a tax scandal after it failed to pay any taxes during its first few years. Kris's church not paying any taxes might confuse some as to why this was a tax scandal, as it's also widely known that churches are exempt from paying federal, state, and local taxes. However, they do have to pay taxes on their payroll expenses, which seems to be what Kris failed to do in this instance. Doesn't sound like something a business-savvy woman like Kris would do. There are some other issues regarding money in Kris's church that also come into play here. One of which is that there have been a few occasions where the Kardashians have been involved in some charity auctions on eBay and have given the money made from these sales to the California community church, which would get them out of having to pay any tax on that money. The other issue is the membership fee that the church charges. Many churches will vary what they charge for their churchgoers. Some will charge a mandatory fee, some will ask that members pay 10% of their earnings but won't make this mandatory, and others will ask for a small contribution whenever someone attends their church. However, the California Community Church charges $1,000 per month in order to be able to attend their church, so it certainly seems like something that is more for the rich and wealthy. But overlooking that, it would also seem that this membership fee gives Kris even more money than what she currently makes, which many aren't happy about. If you think that's the only scamming scandal the Kardashians are involved in, you are wrong. The whole situation appears to be quite suspicious, and it certainly comes across as shady as F. But it still doesn't end there, because a lot of things still don't add up about Kim's finances, and people are convinced that she has been inflating her income and net worth.